porque estoy aquí con Alison Mosshart. Ella es la líder de The Kills. Hi, how are you, Alison?
Hi, I'm great, thank you.
How do you feel here in Mexico and to be playing in the Corona Capital Festival?
I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. Mexican audiences are the greatest. It's just always such a good time, and they really give back the energy that you put out, and it's a real, I don't know, it really feels like you're sharing something with an audience here, and it's really powerful. It's great.
And are you still partying because of your 10th anniversary, or what? How are you celebrating it?
So I'm just really happy to be here. I haven't really thought about what to celebrate next. Every day is a celebration of some sort.
The way you make music, as you said in some interviews, if it feels right, we do it. Is it the way you live your life?
Yeah, I think those are the rules that people should go by. It's quite simple, but you know, if something feels like it's the right thing to do, you should do it. You should find a way of doing it. You know, we definitely go through processes where we try a whole bunch of things, and some things feel really foreign and they don't feel right. They don't feel like they're us, and through working and working and working, we find that thing that just is kind of like a magical feeling. You're always looking for that thing.
Is there any age that you can start or stop making music?
No way. No, there's no rules.
Can you achieve your success at your honesty making music, or to what do you achieve your success?
I think if you're giving something to the world, you're giving something back, you're creating something every day, and giving it to people, I think you're successful. You know, that could be on so many levels and so many different things, but I think it is important to wake up in the morning and have a purpose and a reason and something to give, you know.
I spoke to Jack White like a couple of months ago, and he told me that, well, I asked him who could be the best person to tell your story, and he told me that you would be the girl, you know, that you know all his life. How is this kind of friendship relation, you know, with a musician like him, and actually that you are in that weather too with him?
Well, it's great. I don't know. Jack and I just have a bond that's pretty incredible, you know. I've been very fortunate. In my life to meet Jamie and have that kind of bond with him that is like undescribably unique, you know. And then to meet someone like Jack, you know, Jack and I are really similar in that kind of thought process that you have to contribute, and we both understand that really well, that you wake up in the morning and you don't have a choice. It's not a choice. It's been incredible for me to get to know him and to work with him so closely and to be able to discuss these things with him all of the time, you know, every day, all of the time. And it's been great. He's an incredibly inspiring person and one of the hardest working people I've ever met in my life. He's got so many ideas every day. I've never met anyone like that. Like too many, just a million. They're just like spewing out of his head. I don't know how he doesn't just explode. It's crazy. So it's really fun to be around that energy. I dig it a lot, you know.
You've been touring and having this band with Jamie like for a decade. And what would be the best thing of being with him, and the worst thing, you know, for touring together, making music together?
Well, it's brilliant. I mean, we're like brother and sister or something like that from another time. You know, we kind of know each other so well, we don't even have to speak. So it is really the simplest thing ever, touring together. I can't even describe it. The worst thing? There's not really any bad things. There's funny things, but there's nothing bad. There's funny things like him taking longer to get ready than me. Or 5 minutes before we have to go to the airport, I walk into his hotel room and it literally looks like there's a bomb has gone off. And I'm like, when you gonna pack? Like, we're gonna be so late. It's that kind of stuff. Or he's almost a girl in the family. I'm totally organized. He's an absolute fiasco. But it's so funny, and we never miss flight.
Probably he has like a magic stick or something just to get all the things back.
He gets it in there. I don't know. It's like, I have no idea.
So I have to congratulate you because of your career, because of your talent, and because of the braveness. Because you've been like opening some gigs for Metallica, and I've seen some interviews that you were booed and someone you just point the finger and all that stuff. No, it's very brave. So how can you do it? Because some Mexican bands or from other parts of the world, they do that too. They just open or play with different audiences that are not their music. How do you manage all the nervous or the things you're feeling?
I think it's a different kind of show, and you have to go into it thinking that way. I mean, in all of the 75,000 screaming people, you know, it's only the people right up close, or you know, that's a lot of people. They don't all hate you. There's no possible way. You know, they don't all see you either. It's too big. They can't even see you. They don't even know you're there, so it doesn't even matter. You know, I don't know. You just kind of go into it with a different mindset. You know that it's not going to be. It's not your show, and that you've been given this incredible opportunity to stand in front of that many people, which is not something that happens every day. It has never happened to me. And so I enjoyed every minute of it. It didn't matter if people didn't like us. That's not even what it was about. It was a really cool experience, and you know, Metallica are really sweet guys, and it's really nice of them to have us. And we played open for them again in San Francisco, under a little bit of different circumstances because it was a festival, and it was not nearly as violent and negative as Paris. But it's funny because Paris is one of the best places for us to play. It's like we play the biggest shows on our own there, and so but yeah, you can't fuck with 75,000 metal fans.
I don't think so.
I wasn't expecting to win them all over, and it'd be like, yeah, I knew, and we were ready for it.
You're really brave. And the last question, it would be, which would be your advice for all the young people that want to be musicians and that they feel that they have to do it?
Well, that's all you need. I mean, if you're in love with it as much as you need to be, and you feel that you have to do it as much as you need to, it'll work out. It'll work out on some level because it'll make you happy, and you won't be able to stop doing it. It's kind of beyond your control, you know, unless you convince yourself otherwise. I think that's it, and I mean, I say that in almost like a opposing way for people that just want to be famous, or you know, but don't really care about the music or putting the time in and the work, because it's a fucking lot of work, and it's a 24-hour job, and you don't get weekends off, you don't get holidays, you just work every single day, and it's brilliant because it's what you love doing the most. So you know, it's sort of a decision for some people. There's no decision involved. It just happens.
Can you say something to your Mexican fans?
I just want to say thank you for being so damn sweet, for coming to see us, and for your incredible energy and enthusiasm and your support. It's really inspiring, and I wish audiences were like you everywhere in the world.
Thank you very much, Alison. Esta fue la entrevista de